Hello once again, word lovers, and today we're going to the theatre. Recently, the word actor has come to mean not only a person on a stage, but anybody who participates in anything. The word actor is used in economics books, philosophy books, etc. So let's have a look at that word. Our sense of actor, somebody that actually just does something, comes from the Latin agere. And our pi root here is ag, to drive, to move, to draw forth. As of 15th century, in English, this meant a doer in general, somebody who does something. And by the end of the 1580s, it acquired its modern meaning of somebody who acts in a play. An interesting thing here is to look at this word agere, which mutates into other languages with the help of an H or an F. Hacer, facer. If you read Old Spanish, you'll see that the modern H is often represented by an F. And even today you can see word like harina in Spanish would be farine in French. Farine is flour, by the way. And horno, with an H, meaning oven, is a forn in Catalan. So there's this G to F or H mutation. Actors, of course, are asked to specialise often and opt for comedy or tragedy. Let's look at tragedy first, because I like it better as an etymology. And it means goat song. Yes, one of my favourites. Goat song. Tragos is a goat. And the oide bit, comedy, tragedy, comes from ode. So why goats? Well, let's give the etymologists standard answer. We don't really know. Possibly because early actors wore goat skins. Possibly because a goat was offered as a prize in an acting competition. You can see these are guesses. Mind you, the goat skin one, there is some evidence for that. So there you go, goat singers, tragedians. Let's go to comedy now. The pi root here is komso, which is to praise. And my little notes here say this is cognate with the Sanskrit samsa, praise or judgment. Cognate with means has the same root as. That's an easy concept, but an essential one in etymology, obviously. So we've got a tragoedia and comoedia, using the words ode. Ode in itself in Attic Greek was to sing, so voice, projecting your voice. And we get a probably from, here's a probably from the Proto-Indo-European, evade, wed, to speak. I suppose speech led to poetry, rhythm, song, etc. And if you write an ode and somebody writes another ode, lightly satirizing it, maybe publishing it in parallel, then you would get a para-ode or a parody. So we've had tragedy, we've had comedy and parody, and now it's time to go to the theatre. Theatron is from a Greek word theastai, to behold, to watch. So it's basically, well, plus a suffix meaning the place where. So theatron, theatron will become theatre. One more word from Greek theatre which is worth looking at is chorus. Now the chorus in the Greek plays had specific functions. They kind of sang and chanted, telling you what was going on. There is a pi root which is to grasp or enclose. Could that mean that they understand the plot and are telling it? It could also mean a dance floor, an enclosed space for dancing or moving. Well, that's one possibility. There is another one, ger. That's the first pi, ger, to enclose. There is another pi, ger, which is to like or to want. So it might be expressions of joy. So as you can see, these main theatrical words come from the country that gave us our theatrical tradition, ancient Greece.